win, lose, winner, loser. We hear those expressions a lot, don't we? That person's a winner, that person's a loser. Here's a great question. Do you know how to win with grace and style and sophistication? Do you know how to lose with grace and style and sophistication? And what are we doing in our life to make sure that we are great winners? Because obviously we don't want to lose. But is it possible that we learn more from our losses than we do from our wins? And is it possible, probable, most likely, that we're going to lose some stuff in our life? So definition of loser is I've lost something. So I might have lost my self-esteem or self-confidence. I might lose somebody that I care about. I might lose a sporting competition or a gold medal opportunity or a career opportunity. I might lose my ability to function effectively as a human being. So there's people who lose their legs and their arms. I might lose my health. Life is going to throw stuff at us that we have to be able to handle loss. And to live a life where we think we're not going to lose anything, I think would be naive. Now, I don't wish that for anybody, but I'm sure we've all experienced, if not ourselves, then people in our lives who have literally lost family members, their health, their home, their business, a world championship, etc. So how do you handle loss? And one of the beautiful things, I have a husband who is a world champion, and I believe he's a champion winner. But even when he loses, because he doesn't win every fight, he doesn't win every world championship, he doesn't win everything that he competes in, but he is a winner even though he loses. Now there's two parts to that. One is he loses with grace and style. So he doesn't throw his we talk about tantrums and getting angry. Even if, and he is involved in a subjective sport, so often a lot of what he does is determined by judges. So there are times, there's definitely been times when he has been the winner, but he still lost because the judges made a different decision. We just call it a different decision. We've been to countries where the judges were from that country, so even though K-Man was the winner, the person he fought against or competed against won the competition because the judges were on his side. But he's always congratulated that person, wished the best for them. He's never complained. He's never put in a protest. He's involved in a sport where you have to accept the decision of the judges. So he loses with style and grace and sophistication. And I think, there's a great question. Does that say a lot about our character? Not just how we win, but how we lose. How do we handle loss? Do we handle it respectfully? The reverse of that is, how do you handle winning? There are a lot of people who are winners, but they're obnoxious, arrogant winners. Have you noticed? They jump around and carry on, and it's lovely to win. I get that. But you had to compete against somebody to become the winner. Would that be fair? And that person has just lost. So yes, celebrate, and yes, jump around with passion and enthusiasm, but do we consider how that person, the person that didn't win or the team that didn't win, how are they feeling? And I love watching grand finals, world championships, major of sporting events, to watch how the winners handle the winning situation. Did they do it with style and grace and sophistication and respect, or did they make the other people feel bad, the other competitor or the other team? I'm asking very personally because we're often in a situation where we are the winner or we are the loser, or, as I always ask, is it possible that life will throw loss at us? Do we learn from our losses is my next major question. If I lost, and that's one of the things that came in, my gorgeous husband who fights with passion and enthusiasm, who's often lost, the biggest thing he takes away from any loss is, what did I learn from that loss? And often, and you'll see that in sporting teams as well, they come back after a loss much better players, much better competitors, much better athletes, because they learned so much from the loss. Particularly in team sports, that you'll often hear, this team needs to have a loss. They've had too many wins in a row now. They need to have a loss. Now, I'm hoping you can see the weather. Part of the countryside here right now is bright sunshine. And if you can see in the distance, there's some serious weather coming. And some people would look at that as a loss. The sun's going away, so we're going to lose the sunshine, or we're going to get some rain. Obviously, I think getting free water out of the sky is a win because it's just beautiful. It's really cold today, so that free water out of the sky will probably have some effect on the white stuff that comes to the mountains here, which is gorgeous. I'm sharing that with you because we often look at things out of our control and consider it to be a win or a loss. Oh, it's a terrible day today. I'm having a bad day. I'm a loser today because it's a bad day. And I share that with much respect because we don't have control over the weather. Why would we let the weather turn us into a person of anger or upset or miserable or grumpy? I've got no control over the weather, so why would I let it affect my character, my personality? Does that make me a winner or a loser? Can the weather affect how I feel? I would hope not. And as you can see, it's getting darker and darker, and the weather will change, but I don't have to change. I can handle loss, I can handle change, I can handle winning or losing because it's my choice. And I say that as a broad statement, not personally for me, because that's the person that I'm aiming to be every single day. The person that handles every situation with grace, with style, with sophistication, and with respect. I'm going to lose in my life. There's many times that I've lost. I always have a bit of a joke because I've run quite a few marathons. And people say to me, Rowie, are you going to win the marathon? Well, no, never. My ability to run marathon at 2 hours is not how my body's built or designed. I'm very privileged to have slow twitch muscle fibers that allow me to go for long distances, but not particularly fast. But if you've ever run a marathon, if you've ever done an endurance event, you'll know that by doing that event, you feel like a winner. You didn't win the event, but you feel like a winner. So there's plenty of times in my life that I've won. There's plenty of times that I've lost money, people, opportunities. Life is full of losses. But for me, every single one of those losses has added value to my life because I've learnt from it and grown from it. I've lost some very special people who I've cared about deeply, and they've died. But I don't get angry that they've died. I celebrate that they were in my life in the first place and that they added so much value to my life. I don't want loss to affect me as a person. I just want to grow from it and become better because of it. So yes, I'll rephrase that. I do want it to affect me, but in a positive way. So winner or loser, we're all going to win at some stage. We're all going to lose at some stage. But how do we handle that? And could our character be revealed by how we handle win and how we handle loss? And I think you can feel the wind now, and the weather's really coming, and I'm getting excited. So enjoy every single minute of every single day and live your life to the max. I love my life. Woohoo! Free water's going to be coming out of the sky. Woohoo!